for Mamelodi Sundowns.
Absolutely, Titi, and you can see from the lineup that they've put together here, they've got a very offensive lineup. They're playing at home, just between Erasmus, Shalulile and Zwane. They have 17 goals.
Of course, now we have a tinge of sadness to this afternoon's occasion, because the Madisha family has come out to confirm the Mocheka is Madisha, and we send out our thoughts and prayers to the Madisha family, and we say to them, Mohapo Moholo Wele, Lesogana Lahoya Makadina Pucho Mukoni Shanganali. As we see now, just the one change, coach, for Chippa United, with Tutuzin Tapo making way for Avela Tezu, who comes into the starting lineup. So consistency is what.
With Congo in midfield, and Sezu has been brought in to stabilize the double pivot. So it's going to be an interesting game, and you can see why they've planned. Here we see Sundowns. Look at the Erasmus, Shalulile, Zwane, Serino, and then we see this team here also playing with quite a formidable team, but they're only playing with a one striker, so they will look to compact that midfield, dominate the...
It has been immense. Let's really enjoy one on a purple patch of form is Maloi Sani. In fact, even his namesake, as we have a look at Andile Jali, looking to test him. Jali.
Andile Jali is no slouch. He can also strike a ball very cleanly with lots of power. So when the ball comes back,
Celtic rather had to be postponed. But here's an opportunity for Chippa United from a set piece. See if they can draw first blood. Going to the back post, Freddy Sabiyumva is in there as well, but takes it.
It's a challenge where the coach needs to now be a great man manager, and that is where you see your best coaches are not necessarily.
Just wait for this one. It's a shot from
so
Romeo.
That was so close.
Puts it just wide. Real pressure, and that's how they managed to win possession back here. Again, Romeo there.
Yeah, that ball was played across into the center. You don't want to do that, and when you're building up, rather use your fullbacks and use players in the pockets in behind the press, which in
the game is still a long way to go yet. Here's Tembazwane holding it up, waiting for Shalulile to get involved. Paul in and a chance. Yeah! Well, there you go. The breakthrough comes. Lebam Mabue gets the opener. It's for the season, and of course, just the shirt they've made the breakthrough. Peter Shalulile turns provider here.
Just look at him here, coming from the blind side. He's unmarked, he's not picked up, and that's a creative header. He lobs it over the goalkeeper, leaving the goalkeeper with absolutely no chance. But it's that quality chip from Shalulile that makes it possible for Mabue to score this brilliant opener. Look at that chip, Titi, on his head, and he just lobs it. It just took a bit of a lob, and you could see that Maliswani unable to get goal side. We did speak about the new role that Mabue is being used, and it's working to great effect.
Mokhele, they're having to do some defensive work with the centre backs in that situation. And then some. As they come again with Gaston Serino. Mabue making himself available, involves him now. Touches it off, and so what a save to deny Tembazwane. Able to add to his tally, already up to 8 goals this season.
Very promising them, Shishi getting that final pass, but unable to turn. I think if he had his body open, look when the pass is made here by Mabue. He receives the ball, but there's a defender coming from behind. And I think he just put him off slightly.
Team goal. Serino's pickpocketed by Nsabiyumva. Something possibilities here now for Chippa. Rare attempt on goal. Much better than finally some work for. Romeo is onside here. Can he double the lead here? Romeo just gets underneath it.
Yeah, look at him how well he does here. Keeps his cool. Goes one-on-one with the defender. Beats him, but unfortunately unable to keep it on target. Uses his pace to great advantage there, and Ntlapo left for dead. Look at him showing some good individual skill.
to put the pressure on, to pile the pressure on. The flag has stayed down here. Chance here for number 2. Passes it casually into the net. There's Gaston Sereno, and he's also off the mark for the season now. Masterclass here. 38 minutes into the game, and 2 goals to the good now.
It was in an offside position. We just have to look at it again.
It's Mabuye turning provider, this time returning the favor to Shalulile. Well, Shalulile sets up Sereno instead, who just passes gone. Hard to see a way back.
Well, they're showing patience. They're showing the. It looked like that ball could have been played to a player.
The ball into the net. Well, we won't see from that angle whether he was offside.
But the execution was brilliant. The setup was great. The way Shalulile set up Sereno was excellent. I just like to see if when that ball was played,
will change. Let's see if it will have the desired effect. So far not. Here's Mabuye again. Goal! So close to Sereno for a second. Should have scored. What a ball from Leobohang Mabuye.
And Hanamub has got his hands full every time he pushes up into that space. Mabuye is exploiting the space that is left behind. And I'm sure in the second half we're going to see more of that, Titi.
Yeah. It really is. This is the goal now.
Yeah, if you look at it here, Titi.
I think it might be played onside there, or is it? No, it could.
It looks like his foot is just.
I think you could be right, coach. Yeah.
Offside, yeah. Whether the assistant saw him to be in
cup competitions, but in Premiership, it's been a slog, and it could get worse here if he can get around the keeper. But I think he's taking him wide. And I think the danger is gone. I'm not going to call him Dan anymore. Lakay, Shalulile waiting in the middle. Hammers, slams on the hammer. That's Lakay. Surely now, Zwane passes it into the net. No! They're appealing for a handball on the... Would have been another tap in here.
Well, I thought he was going to take it here, but he took another touch, brought it onto his weaker foot, and...
I think they were appealing for a hand. It was handled here. Yeah, I thought he'd hit it first time there.
Yeah, I thought he would have. Or should have.
Oh, instead he thought...
Yeah, it's a penalty.
Yeah, it was definitely a handball there.
It is a penalty. I mean, if it hits a hand in the box, it's a penalty, irrespective of the fact. Yeah, well, I suppose the referee feels him
from going into the
towards the goal.
There could be more trouble here now. Shalulile waiting. Gets a touch. Shalulile denied. Oh, it's not to be. What more does he...
I can't believe that he's made so many saves, and then once again, yeah, with that man you said who never scored against him, it's straight. Normally he'll pick his spot, but this time he went for the goal instead of just picking his spot.
Great ball in from Sereno.
Excellent.
Look at the beautiful control as well from Shalulile. Everything perfect.
Yeah, he didn't have to rush the shot. In fact, he had more time than he thought he had.
Even the best